Nobody wins when the family feels.
Oh, Ronnie? Okay.
Milwaukee police box.
7280. It's going to be a confirmed shooting. Black male, unconscious, not breathing, appeared to be shot to the face.
Be honest, like I know I'm in here for murder, but I know I didn't commit a murder, so I'm gonna just corroborate, do what I gotta do. It's just a thing, like my little sister and the brothers and all that. Like how y'all gonna go about that?
And the unknown dude had the black gun.
Well, I'll be anonymous with it. My life will be in danger. Like
This recording, right? This doesn't go outside of the police department, okay?
Today we talk about a group of teens who decided to order pizza while at a neighborhood hangout spot at a local home. With intentions to rob the delivery man for his pizza, it seemed things quickly escalated and turned into a murder. In this video, we visit the scene on the night of this incident, where local authorities got a 911 call.
Make no sense. Look at this snow outside. Y'all could have just shoveled somebody's snow and bought y'all own pizza. Goofies.
We hear from witnesses, and we also check out interrogations to see how this case got solved.
Y'all just killed an innocent person for a pizza. That's ridiculous. That wasn't even his pizza. Y'all ain't even have to kill him to get the pizza.
Nonetheless, I guide you through every interrogation and every clip. I had to go over 13 hours of footage to bring it to you guys under 2 hours. But as we go over this story and step into these interrogation rooms, we ultimately watch a young man who lived in that house, allegedly wasn't involved, or was he? But ultimately he broke down after day 2, realizing his parents didn't go with his alibi and has yet to try to come get him. After some concessions from local authorities, this young man quickly decided to tell the truth alongside his sister. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle.
I just give you the story.
I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it. January 10th, 2024, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, at around 10:10 p.m., authorities responded to the 4400 block of North Sherman Boulevard. Upon arriving at the scene, first responders located a black male wearing a Domino's pizza jacket, later identified as G, real name Antonio G. Jr., 33 years old. G was lying motionless on the ground in the median of the street and bleeding from what appeared to be multiple gunshot wounds. Officers began CPR.
Killed this man for a pizza, and he the delivery guy. That's crazy. Didn't even have to kill this man.
Until emergency medics arrived at the scene. G was pronounced deceased at 10:25 p.m. that evening. May he rest in peace. A level of condolences to his family.
I'm pretty sure the man would have gave them the pizza without a fight. He ain't losing nothing. They ain't losing nothing. That's crazy.
Please take the shot spotter at 4469 North Sherman Boulevard. 3 rounds for location more updates in the CAD regarding 722 supervised shooting.
Ronnie? Okay.
Milwaukee police box.
7280. It's going to be a confirmed shooting. Black male, unconscious, not breathing, appeared to be shot to the face. There's a witness on scene here that said 3 black males ran between westbound between 4469, armed with a handgun. I'm gonna show me checking the area.
Now, local authorities quickly canvassed the area when a concerned citizen who lived in one of these houses on North Sherman had told them this.
Yeah, I called it in. I just saw the 3 guys. It was 3 guys all over him. They was fighting. And then he was trying to get up, and they just unloaded on him, and they ran off that way through the yard.
Okay. Is it okay if I? Say again, sir. Okay.
I don't even know why the pizza man would even fight with them over a pizza. Just get him a pizza. It's Domino's. It ain't worth your life. It's just a pizza.
Okay. Is it okay if I step in real quick?
Yeah.
5, 2, 3. If it's okay.
Yeah, for sure, I'm going to put you on.
I can't don't get out.
7430, so you can work on those possible cases.
Oh, there he is.
They're all related to the shooting.
No problem. All right, real quick. I'm just gonna step right here, okay?
Yeah.
Just so.
Man, they had a better chance of standing in front of Domino's and just asking somebody to buy them a pizza. Y'all gonna order a pizza and kill the delivery man for the pizza? That's ridiculous, man. That's just some.
All right. So, what time do you think this was all going on?
That happened like 20 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago.
25 minutes ago?
Yeah.
All right. And what did you see?
I just saw 3 guys. I heard gunshots, and I looked out the window. 3 guys was all over him. You know, I think he was trying to get away. He was trying to run.
So the guy who's out there right now?
Yeah.
You said there was 3 guys.
Yeah, it was three. Looked like 3 kids.
Just want to confirm, do you want them to pull the Fiserv K90
What were
at
they
943
wearing?
and 945?
I don't know, there was a dark clothes. I couldn't see that far, you know. I couldn't see that far.
Eventually, an investigation was underway. A break in the case is when authorities quickly got the IP address from the online order that was made to make the Domino.
Goofy. You thought they weren't gonna get your IP address? Goofy.
Domino's pizza delivery. Now, this house was identified as a house that most of the people in the neighborhood would come to hang out. And after having a search warrant to go inside this house, authorities quickly discovered drugs and even firearms in the garage and the house. The drugs was in the bedroom of the daughter of the couple who owned the house. And eventually, she was arrested. Her name was Jalea. She had just had a baby. Now, Jalea and her brother ended up getting arrested. And unfortunately for the 2 siblings, they had to speak up. The others didn't live there. They told authorities the truth, the second conversation. It was after spending a little less than 24 hours in a cold cell. And at this time, authorities had every right to. I mean, their house was opened up to murder suspects before and after a crime. And because of that, when it comes to their first interrogation, we'll probably play 5 minutes. Now, essentially, it was everybody word for themselves. The people who owned the home, which was the sibling parents, wouldn't come to local police headquarters. I mean, they did have guns, illegal drugs, and murder suspects in their home. You would think they left their kids. But detectives heard from the mom briefly after she answered the number she didn't know. It was the detective who was interviewing her son. She allowed him.
Yeah, because she know they about to get on her. They about to get on her. You the adult.
To call his mother. And this is what he had to say.
On the phone, okay? I'm gonna tell her the same thing that I told, tell the same thing I told your mom to you, okay? It's gotta be a short conversation. You can't talk about anything about this case or anything like that, all right? Yeah, anything that in here, just if you do, I gotta cut the phone off, right? Just that you miss your lover and all that stuff, okay? She's worried about you too. Miss Dominique?
Yes.
Okay, here's your son now, and it's on speaker, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Mom.
Yeah.
Where did it go?
That's one.
Mama. Man, stop it, man.
It's okay. You know how to pray, just pray. Be quiet. Stop crying.
You want to cry now, but you ate that pizza with them dudes that killed your guys that killed the delivery guy for that pizza. You know you ate some.
You was okay.
I just love you. I love you so much. I love you so much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bob.
Sorry for what?
Exactly.
Why you do this?
Okay. You was okay. You didn't tell me as a child. You a good child.
I should have never let nobody touch your house, Bob.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, the mama said you don't need to be up there with y'all. You doing a good job. Yeah, the mama ain't trying to talk to the police because she know the police, they trying to pin it on whoever they talk to. Everybody.
You never get into no trouble. You never gave me no trouble. Okay, calm yourself down.
I don't know what to do.
Just calm down. Start with praying. Is you listening to me?
Yeah, it's not working, man. It's not working. I want to go today.
You gotta calm down.
I want to be here.
Don't get yourself worked up.
Yeah, he not the one that did it, but his guys did it. His guys did it, and they was at his house, and they ordered the pizza from his house.
Don't get yourself worked up. You have to say it's okay. You don't know how to pray. You go to church. You've been in church all your life.
I prayed 1,000 times.
What?
I prayed 1,000 times.
Okay.
It's not working.
keep praying.
It's not working,
You
Mom.
gotta have faith.
Come on, I just miss you. I miss you so much.
I miss you too.
Now you miss your mama so much. I don't be laughing, but come on, man. They be what these kids these
But you
days,
can't
man.
pray. You pray and not have faith. You gotta pray and you gotta have faith.
I miss
Calm yourself down.
I need you. I miss your boy.
You need to calm yourself down, okay?
Mom, I just miss you.
Let's why.
You tell
You
my
want
dad.
me to be worrying about you in there crying and stuff like that?
I'm not trying to. I just miss you.
I miss you too.
I promise you,
I'll
Mom.
be here for you. I'll be here when you come out. You will be okay.
Antoine, come here. You're getting yourself way worked up.
Just calm yourself down and don't get your blood pressure stuff up and work yourself up.
Okay.
Just calm down.
You got your mom.
Eat your Oreos and your flaming hots and tell on your guys.
When you're getting yourself that worked up.
But I don't, you know, I already got high blood pressure stuff. I don't need to be worried. I'm already worried. But I need you to be strong. I don't need you in there like that.
I'm trying to be strong for Zay Zay.
Y'all is okay. Y'all is okay. Y'all never been in no trouble. Y'all never gave me no problem. Y'all didn't do nothing wrong.
But that's the thing, kids can, but when they hang around the wrong crowd, and that's what parents they have to teach their kids this. When you hang around the wrong crowd, you could be a partner to a crime. You ain't did nothing. You ain't do nothing. You hanging out with the guys that did it. And you can get just as much time as them as being a partner to it.
Nobody took her out.
It's okay. We don't think stuff like this will happen when you around people that you grow up with. It's okay. Just gotta live and you gotta learn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I love you. I hope to see you soon.
You will. See, you prayed, but you can't faith that. You gotta have faith in your prayer, and you gotta believe in it. You can't pray and then say that, because then that's making the thing like.
What my sister gonna do it, Mom? What the twins doing?
Huh?
What the twins doing?
You know what they.
Now you asking what my sister them doing about what the twins doing. Now you want to ask what your little sister's doing. You want to ask what the kids was doing, man.
Being bad.
You know, talk in the mirror.
The mirror.
Dog, when people get that interrogation room, they get to ask about everybody they ain't never asked about in the last 10 years. Oh, the real.
Mirror. Where is Mirror?
That's Destiny. That's Destiny. That's Destiny.
Yeah. Okay, see you. He not on FaceTime. Say hello.
Mirror.
FaceTime.
No, he not. I love you. I love you.
Papa, say you love your brother. Quana said she love you. Mom, where's Quana? Quana said she love you. Everybody said they love you.
I know it is. Don't worry. Mom, I just hang up. I'm talking to you later.
You gotta give your mom proper goodbyes. Tell your mom you say bye.
Mom, I love you so much.
I love you too. Stop crying.
I can't.
Stop crying.
I just want to go home.
You gotta wait till they done with their investigation, little one.
Mm-hmm. That's what we told him. He's just got himself so worked up right now.
Look, you gotta stop working yourself up. You gotta let them people do their job.
I am.
You about to help them people do their job, because you got to tell, buddy.
And that was day one. And Antoine was basically deflecting everything because he felt he truly didn't have nothing to do with it. So
he started out the interrogation like, I can something while he could lose his life, for telling and stuff. He already know his situation.
he would easily come home. But He realized after being in that cell for 24 hours that's not how this process go. As far as his sister on day one jailer, well, she was even confused on why her mom and dad didn't come get her. And I guess you assume, just like what I did, they had a home full of drugs, guns, and even a search warrant for an alleged murder suspect.
Wow, that's why the parents ain't come. They had drugs and guns in the house, and then this happened. The parents was not. She said, "You can do. You got it. You got it. You got it. You could do it. Just pray." I ain't coming down today.
Fucking go. We didn't do nothing. We ain't got shit to do with shit. Talk so you can go home.
So the thing
I think this the mama. No, this the sister. I think.
we gotta do right now is we gotta talk to Dominique, your mom, Dominique Jones.
Yes, call her. I'm still trying to figure out why they haven't called.
Okay.
Like,
I don't know. So
they probably scared too, but shit, y'all need to tell them like shit. Y'all kids is in here. Shit.
Yeah, because she's the one that had the you heard this conversation. You're the one.
Yeah, and she don't want to put them on. So like, shit, cooperate so we can fucking go home.
Was this on speakerphone when she was talking to your auntie?
This in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, by the way.
No, I was in my room. She was in the living room. I just heard her. My mom have a louder voice. So I heard her like, and then I picked up. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Any questions for us at all?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
I know. Okay, let's fix it. Yeah, figure some things out here. Try to talk to your mom.
Man, I'm like, why they didn't call yet? Like, I don't get it.
Just put you back upstairs here.
After going back to their cells, overnight the siblings would calm down. They would be advised to tell authorities what they want to know, basically tell the truth. And they did just that. But Antoine would say a little too much in his defense. Still in the same attire as the night before, he was going to tell authorities what he knew.
You tell him.
All right. So you told the people upstairs you wanted to talk to us, right?
I think I remember the last name.
Okay. So, like the other times we talked to you, for us to have conversations like this, because you're in custody every single time we have to do what we did before with the constitutional rights.
Okay.
Remember seeing these? Remember me reading these to you the other day?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna be able to have dialogue, a back and forth, okay? So, those are State of Wisconsin Department of Justice constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before questioning. And
They tell you that ahead of time. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Yeah.
have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at public expense before or during any questioning if you so wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop the questioning and remain silent at any time you wish, and the right to ask for and have a lawyer at any time you wish, including during the questioning. You understand these rights?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to talk with us now?
The last name was Damon. You go, Lil Damon is Keyshawn's cousin.
So you kind of got to bring me back a little bit. We've been working on a lot of things.
Remember I gave
The three, are you talking about the people in the house?
I gave out two names.
Okay, and that was Keyshawn and Mir.
And Damon.
And now the third one, you said you didn't know at all.
I know now.
You know
I
now.
remember it.
What made you remember?
Because that day called his name.
Okay. Damon.
No, sitting in that cell for 24 hours. That made you remember.
Or
Like Damien or
Damien?
something like that. Yeah.
What do you? I mean, what's his like street name or whatever? What do people call him?
Lil D.
Lil D. What makes you remember this now?
Because I remember them calling his name in my house.
Okay. And that's Keyshawn's cousin.
Big cousin.
How you describe
Short.
Damien?
Same. They all like same size, same height. I mean.
What about
Ashton,
What about age?
18. If I'm not mistaken, 18.
And how's he keep his hair?
Low cut. Like low cut front twist. But
Lil D.
Yeah, it's not twisty like mine.
Like natural?
Yeah, like.
Not really like put into twist, it's kind of
Yeah.
like a natural little roll.
Then that's all I want.
And what was his role in all this?
He snatched a piece.
How do you know that?
That's what I seen with the carrier.
Okay.
And the piece.
Now, who had the guns?
He had the two.
He had two?
The other two.
Oh, the other two.
So last night you said Mir had the tan gun and the unknown dude, which would now be Damien, had the black gun.
Yeah.
That's what you said last night.
No. Yes.
The unknown dude is his guy. That's probably like that's probably like the one he really cool with out of the three or something. That's why he act like he ain't know who that was at first.
Correct.
So Keyshawn didn't have a gun.
I'm not sure what they did when they got there, but walking out.
Okay.
I'm not sure what they did though when they got there. I can only tell what happened in the house, so that's what I know. That's what I want.
Okay. So you're close with Keyshawn.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. But Keyshawn
Bring his friends, guys, or buddies, whatever.
is close with Damien.
Yeah.
Because they're cousins.
That's his cousin.
That's his cousin. And you're saying, at least as of from last night, like the first time you saw Damien was that night that they ordered the pizza?
The first time I saw Damien, no. I seen Damien more than Mir. Yeah, I seen Damien more than Mir. Because that's his cousin.
So, like at my house, when I have friends over, my kids have friends over and playing on their phones and doing all sorts of whatevers. Every time a kid comes over, they're like, can we get your Wi-Fi password so we can work off the Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Right. And now they made me get an iPhone. I was an Android guy, but now you can just share your password. So at your house, does someone need a password to get on your Wi-Fi?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I don't want to say yeah, and then it's not, and I don't want to say no. And then...
That's how they do you in the interrogation room. They try to finesse you with a relatable situation. You know, something related that they try to finesse you and make you. They say something relatable, like if they can relate to your situation to get you to tell.
I'm not sure.
So if somebody comes over and wants to get on your Wi-Fi?
I'm pretty sure they was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, those guys would have to ask you, you know what I mean, what the password
or
is.
somebody else. I know I ain't give it to them because the password is so simple. So, or I could have shared it to them like you said, but I didn't share a password.
Does Keyshawn have the Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
So if he comes over, he would automatically connect?
Yeah.
What about Malik?
Malik, yeah.
So his phone would automatically connect to your Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Because you shared your Wi-Fi password with them in the past?
I never. I shared it with, Malik. A long time ago in the past. And Keyshawn. But I don't know if Keyshawn gave it to them, like his guys. So that's all I wanted.
All right. So we were all in your house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a really small house.
It is.
It's really small. You got dogs all over the place. You got big couches. You got the one little living room, one little kitchen, 2 little bedrooms, a bathroom, and then the upstairs, which is like the attic, which your mom and dad say they stay in, and maybe some of the kids, 2 of the smaller kids, right? And then you got that little basement. Half of it's like dogs. Yeah, but it's still incredibly small.
Yeah.
Right? So there's you, Malik, Keyshawn, Mir, and Damien. Right? In the basement.
Yeah.
All right.
3 walks
That's
out.
5 people.
3 walks out.
Right. But prior to that, which one asked you to use your phone to order the pizza?
Which one asked me to use my phone to order the pizza? It was either Damien or Mir, because I said hell no.
On the real, and the thing is, I could tell he had participation in it. He knew that they was about to order that pizza and rob dude, and the D-Tex is trying to get him. They trying to get him to implement himself in the situation so they could charge him too. They already know he ain't do it. On the real.
That's what I said. I said hell no.
Okay. Which one asked you to order the pizza?
Which one? Damien.
Damien asked you to use your phone to order the pizza. Okay. And you said no.
I said no.
Okay.
I promise.
So then who ordered the pizza?
I don't know who ordered the pizza.
There's 5 dudes.
I just know
in that tiny basement.
Yeah, it's 5 of us. Subtract me.
Why?
Because I denied it. I said no.
Right, but you're still there.
I mean, I'm still down there.
Yeah. Okay. So there's 3 people in this room right now. And if she ordered a pizza, I would know it.
Yeah.
So how do you get me over the hump of you not knowing who ordered the pizza?
I said I'm not sure if they didn't use Malik's phone or not. And I said that, but because I'm not sure. I promise I'm not sure. I'm telling you.
So there's a chance they use Malik's phone.
It is a big chance, but I'm being totally honest. I promise.
But then we have to decide how they got into Malik's phone.
Oh, I don't.
And why would you choose Malik's phone? Why wouldn't you say maybe they used Keyshawn's phone?
I know one of them asked me, can they use my phone because they can't do it off their phone because they did it too many times and it's going to ask them to use a credit card, if I'm not mistaken. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It go ask for a credit card.
So yeah, who asked you that?
Keyshawn asked me that.
Keyshawn asked you to use your phone
both asked me to use my phone. I denied it. It was like.
And Keyshawn said they couldn't use their phone because they're sort of flagged in the pizza delivery system as being a person that needs to prepay for pizza. And Malik isn't.
Yes. That's it. That's all I want. Can I ask a question like this? Don't have nothing to do with anything. Like, can y'all please give me some encouraging words? Because I really didn't do anything and I don't want to go. I'm begging for them to deep depression. Like deep depression.
I'm gonna go see when that photo was taken. Can you just talk to him for a second?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got a couple questions for you still, Antoine, okay?
Okay.
Do you want something to drink on Driscoll's way back?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take water.
Water, Drizzy?
Can you just please tell me?
Yeah, we had a good rapport last night, right?
Yeah.
And I've been in contact with your mom, so nothing's changed since last night, okay? I don't want you to get all worked up because last night it took a while for us to get you calmed down. So we'll work through it together, okay? Since we spoke last night, right, until tonight, it's been almost, it has been like 24 hours, okay?
24 hours, yes.
So I worked late last night and I've worked long hours tonight, okay? And Oh, we have been doing more investigations and more stuff like that, but I want to give you the benefit of the doubt because I do think that you've been very truthful and honest since, okay?
I just don't want to go down for nothing I really didn't do.
I wouldn't either.
You know, I'm being so honest. There's like.
So there's just a few more questions we got to get over, okay?
Okay.
Where, and
Can
remember.
I just ask a question before?
Mm-hmm.
Like, when will I be gone if I do? Like, if I'm.
Tomorrow's Monday, right? That's when the district attorney's office is open, okay? So probably by tomorrow morning, you'll know that answer then.
I don't want to do time for nothing I didn't do or anything. Like,
remember the conversation we had last night? About just being truthful and being honest, right?
I promise that's what I'm doing.
Where is that pizza bag?
Where's the pizza bag? I don't know. They ran with it.
Are you sure they didn't throw it out somewhere and told you about it?
I promise they ran with it. I never was told about nothing. I never went with them or anything. I don't condone and shit like this. I promise I don't.
Did anybody give them a ride anywhere from your house?
No, hell no. Okay. Hell no. They couldn't because we left. Me, my dad, my mom, my siblings.
Where'd you guys
and
go?
Malik. We went to my godmom's house.
Okay.
Wow.
Welcome to Arcade. With this plugin, you could make sounds that nobody else is making.
Where'd Malik go after that?
Malik, he went to the baby mama house. But I don't know where she stayed.
Okay. What is Malik's thoughts on all this?
Why would they do it the same way as me? So I'm pretty sure if y'all get him or once y'all get him, it'll be more information. Or when you get them, they will tell on each other. I don't have shit to do with this. I just don't want to be brought up to them at all. Like, I don't want them to know how you know these things, because it's going to be so dangerous for me on the outside.
They gon' know. They gon' know. They ain't got no choice but to know. Even if they don't tell them, when they read their discovery, they probably gonna have your name in there, but they gonna know the situation and they gonna know exactly who told. And you might have to testify.
I'm not that type of kid to be trying to live that life or look over my head all every day, all day. That's all I'm saying. Like, please, my life is something wrong.
Do you know who pulled the trigger?
I was not there, so
I just didn't know if they're talking about it when they run back in and they're freaking out about it.
No, when they ran back in, we was already getting a call that they did something. So it's like we put them out as soon as possible. Like, as soon as we got the call, I even told them, y'all have to go. Can't be here. You can't. Even though I love y'all to the point, I don't even know the rest of them. I just know Keyshawn. I grew up with Keyshawn. His mom, my auntie. That's my mama's sister. She grew up together.
Keyshawn's mom, right?
Yeah. It's so stupid that they did that and put me in a fucked up predicament.
Do you know Keyshawn's number off the top of your head?
No.
Do you know Mir's?
I never talked to Mir over the phone.
What about Damien?
Never talked to Damien.
Okay, so the only phone number.
Oh, so now he's saying it's his cousin. So it's probably really his cousin. He was just saying that it was his guys. First he didn't know. Then he said his guys. Now he's saying his mom, Keyshawn's mom, and his mom's sister. So that's really your cousin.
You would have would be Keyshawn.
Yeah.
Would that phone number be in your phone?
It's like 8. Yeah. Should be.
Do you know what the contact save under?
No, I don't think it's saved.
So it's just like a regular number in your phone?
If I saved it before. Well, you got to save it before it to be a regular number.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you don't have Keyshawn saved as a contact? Isn't he like a brother to you?
I mean, we conversate on Facebook. Keyshawn not no brother to me.
So he's light though, right? I mean, after his mom died, didn't you guys kind of like look out for him?
I look at it like this. If I was a brother to him, you never put me in this situation. Literally.
How often does he come over to your house?
Shit, he just started coming back.
Oh, so he's not like there all the time?
No, he's not. No, hell no. Hell no. He stays Shit, somewhere else. I just don't want to be a target.
I understand that.
I'm so scared.
I understand.
Like, I just need encouraging words. That's really why I called you. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm doing the right thing, but it's not working for me. It's working for y'all, not me.
No, I'd say it's working for you because at the end of the day, doing the right thing is being honest and being truthful, right? Even if it is tough. I mean, you're a man now. You know, you're a young man, but you're a man.
So, oh yeah, we're gonna hold off on that.
Okay.
So, you know, I was just thinking about something. So, to just take this little scenario, okay? Me and Cassie we sit close to each other, and she goes, "Oh, Mike, can you throw me a pen?" So I take my pen and I throw it over to her. She misses the pen hits her in the face. Okay, that's one thing that happens. Now, say same thing, but she's sitting at her desk, just sitting there doing work, and I take my pen and I chuck it and I hit her in the face. The same thing happened in both scenarios, right? But she got hit in the face with a pen. But in the first one, I didn't really mean to hit her in the face with a pen. It was just an accident that happened. In the second one, she wasn't even looking, and I just moved and I chucked her in the face with the pen. So it's my intent to hit her with that pen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So sometimes
they always, boy, in the interrogation room, they always use the accident method. You know, they always use this method to get people, because once you admit, wow, they got a charge.
people go out and tend to do one thing, and something happens that they didn't intend. They didn't expect. They didn't want. Like all of a sudden, something went sideways. Right? Okay. Sorry, I used to hit you in the face with a pen. But if you didn't pull the trigger that night, you can't be in trouble for that man being dead. Okay. But
thank you so much.
Okay.
That's all I need. I don't have nothing to do with this. Like, I wasn't even there to see who pulled the trigger. To be honest, I was in the basement. In the basement, I didn't even hear like the gunshots go off.
Okay.
You too happy too soon, my guy. You too happy too soon.
Because I would have knew automatically that y'all did something. You know what I'm saying? It would have never been. I didn't know like shit at all. Then when they came in, they didn't even tell me.
So we were doing real good up until that, because you knew they were going out to rob the pizza man.
No, I just knew they asked me to use my phone. That's what I knew, to order pizza. But when I found out they wasn't.
You see how they still trying to get him, but you knew they went out to bribe the pizza man. On the real, they finesse you, make you think they on your side, and then they trap you
for it. Then yes, I said no, and I stayed back. That's
right. So you knew they were going to go rob the pizza man.
I knew they were going to go do something bad.
Yeah. You know, at least two of them had guns.
Yes.
Yes. These are all things you told us already.
For sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
They went out.
You going down, buddy. You going down. You should have never said you knew nothing about guns, or they going to rob the pizza. You don't know nothing about none of that. You gonna get a partner. You gonna get charged with partners with crime.
They came back. They're flipping off lights. There's a lot of things that are sort of, when you tell a story, okay, you know what a lie, what a flat out lie is, right? Like if you told me this tie was green, right? I asked you what color is this tie, and you said green, you'd be lying to me, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So now, if you're telling a story and there's a beginning, middle, and end, and there's all these little things in between, right?
Mhm.
So it's human nature when you're involved in something to basically, like, I got in trouble, right, recently. So when I tell people the story, everyone knows sort of what happened, but I paint myself like in a bit better light so I don't look like a complete asshole.
I feel like I really can't.
So if you're telling the story, but you tell this part and this part and this part, there's all these little parts
that's left
in the middle that's left out. That's called an omission. You're omitting certain things. Okay. There are things here in the middle in these little parts that you're leaving out. That's really hard to believe. I want to believe you.
Can you tell me what it is?
So
please?
the complete conversation with you guys, what you guys are doing in the basement, you're smoking weed, you're rapping, you're playing video games, right? And at least what, 4 other people are planning a robbery.
Well,
okay, and for you to be like, I didn't know anything about that.
No,
that's hard to believe.
Well, okay. To be honest, I promise, like, it's so hard.
I swear you could be right in the car, right next to somebody that's committing a crime. Now, if you say, I wasn't paying no attention, I was on my phone, I wasn't paying no attention. Like, I didn't see nothing. I don't know what was going on. Long as you stick to that, you're gonna walk. Soon as you let them know you had knowledge that something was going on or anything, you're gonna get charged with partner to a crime. They cannot make you say you seen anything, even if the person is right on the side of you. For real.
Or especially when it's like I grew up with him, so okay. They asked me for my phone. I told them no because I knew they were planning a robbery, and I didn't want to be no parts of it. Like I didn't want no parts of anything. So when I knew they were going out, I told them, "Don't come back." Like, you know what I'm saying? I did not.
See, you should have always. You letting them know that you knew what was gonna happen. You letting them know. You saying I didn't want no parts of anything. You should have said I don't know nothing. I didn't know what they was doing. I didn't even know. I ain't know they called no pizza man. I don't know nothing.
Not tell them don't come back, but when they came back, I told them y'all gotta go. Don't come back because I found out what y'all did and everything.
Okay, then where'd they go?
Where they go? They ran straight. Like y'all was coming down 44th, right? Mm-hmm. And if you go out my back door, you go straight up. They going straight up because y'all all down. So they ran.
Like they cut through your yard?
Yeah. I don't know if they left my yard or anything. I seen them leave the house. And I seen them hit the back. I don't know where they go though. I never know where they went. But I know for sure, like they had to cut through that yard because the lady light come on when you walk. Like it's like
when you go to the left there.
Yeah, it's like a light.
Got a bright light.
So
did you see the light?
When I went out, I just seen the light on, and I know somebody had to walk past.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Who was the one that was getting beat up by the pizza guy?
I wasn't there.
Who pulled the? I know, but they were talking about it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
I guess Mir was.
Okay.
And that's all.
What would make you say that? What was he saying?
It's just the way he came in. He looked like.
He talking too much. He talking too much. He gonna be sick when he gonna be sick. He gonna get a partner to a crime. He gonna cry.
I don't know.
Like I asked you yesterday, did someone have snow on them?
Yeah. Like
out of breath? Like
they were all for sure out of breath. Yeah, they was all for sure out of breath.
Okay. But Muir looked like he was rolling around in the snow?
Yeah. For sure.
All right. Who pulled the trigger?
Mir.
You know too much, man.
Mir.
I don't. They were talking about it.
Mir. And
what did Mir say? What do you remember? Go back in your mind. Go and just take a deep breath and go in your mind and try to bring yourself back to that night.
Mir asked, why his gun jammed.
Okay, who did he ask that?
Them.
He just spoke it out loud, or did he say it to
Like he just said it out loud.
Keyshawn or
Like
Lil B?
shit, it was them. All the people that went.
He asked why his gun jammed.
Yes.
Okay. Did anyone respond to him?
Like shit, they would just. He said, "Why my gun jammed?" And then we got the call. Man, my mom didn't know anything. I didn't know like that they just did what they did. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know. They left so fast. Like I didn't even hear the piece of man call or anything and say I'm outside or anything. They left so fucking fast. So when they got back, it just like they was 2 minutes later we get the call. I hear Lil Twan. That's me. I run up the stairs. I'm thinking she talking about my dogs being out too long. She tell me that whatever they just did, get them the fuck out of my house. I get them right up out the house. When they come upstairs, we all putting them out at once, like we pushing them out. So
Right.
they can't.
What are they talking? What are they saying?
What are they saying downstairs?
What are they saying?
Mirror saying why did my gun jam? Damon have the piece, and Key is holding his gun. I think.
Key?
Keyshawn.
That's what you call him?
Yeah. That's all I know. I can't tell who shot, like, actually who killed. I don't know that because I was not.
Boy, he keep on saying, that's all I know, and then he tell more. Then he say, that's all I know. Then he tell some more.
There. I'm telling everything I seen with my own.
Right, but you sometimes I said, damn, like,
yeah,
I smoked that dude. Or I wonder if I smoked that dude.
But I didn't hear that when I'm saying that. I just heard him say, why my gun jammed. So 9 times out of 10.
When they left, did they leave with the pizza?
Yes.
Bag?
Yes. They left for everything. Everything they came with, they left. Clothes, everything. They left. That's it. That's all. Would this make my paperwork take longer though?
No.
You promise?
Oh, I promise.
I just want to be home with my mom for the holiday.
Yeah.
I promise that'll make you so happy. I'm corroborating.
Yeah.
And everything.
So this isn't your average sort of regular, this is a highly investigated crime.
Yeah, I know.
That happened here. This isn't something that anyone takes lightly. It's very thorough.
I know. I
don't
want to be party to a crime or anything.
Well, I'm sure you don't.
I promise
right?
I'm not. Promise I'm not.
We're getting a lot of evidence coming in regards to this. Okay, there's a lot of people that still have yet to be talked to. Okay, talk to your mom and dad, Joyce.
You talk to my mom and dad and Auntie Joyce.
Joyce said she's out of town though.
Yes, she is. She'll be back today.
What? She said some sort of church.
Yeah, she got a church. Her, my aunt, my granny.
But out of town church?
Yeah, I got a family out of town too. They come here, we go there, like church.
Oh, where is it?
Like they only go out of town if.
Yeah, out of town church. Because they came in your house and found them drugs and guns, and they want to talk to your parents. Now your parents want to be out of town at church.
Okay, my uncle who owned the house, Anthony, he's a pastor. His wife is the first lady. So they only go out of town like if they finna preach or anything. And they only come up.
Ain't none of that gonna save none of y'all right now. None of that.
Here if they finna preach here or something. So it'd be like stuff like that.
Where's their church?
My uncle. It's on like 91st and Capitol. Apostolic Restoration Ministry.
Oh,
so it's across the street from Little Caesar.
Yeah. Okay. I know where that is. Yeah. Nice.
It's not really out of town though. That's not really out of town.
No, they not. No, that they.
So when they preach, where do they go to preach?
Oh, out of town. Yeah, out of town. Like they travel. They travel. So my uncle must have preached somewhere.
Yeah, so we have to wait for her to come back to speak to her in person. But we did talk to her on the phone. Okay.
She said she's telling everything too. But she's seen it. So I can only tell what I heard. That's all.
That's good. Yeah.
Oh my God, he just said that his mama says she gonna tell everything, and she seen it. He just heard it. Wow, this guy is a savage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, that helps us.
I want to try to help him too. I'm really falling into deep depression. I just want some encouraging words, please. Please, that's all I ask. Please.
Did you take your mom's advice from last night?
I just told on mama, cousin, everybody.
Remember all the stuff she was telling you?
Yeah,
right?
I keep praying.
He already ate his Oreos and Flaming Hots in the beginning of the interrogation when it first started.
I miss my mom. So
I understand that.
She my heart. Like,
you just got to remember this, that there's a man that lost his life, right?
Yeah.
And his mom misses him. He misses his mom. So you got to understand that that's bigger than this, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm cooperating. But
right.
I have nothing to do with it.
I understand that, but we would be doing an injustice.
In so many words, they telling this boy, you ain't going home yet, buddy. You can sit back.
To his family if we just turn around and let you out, right? We got to make sure that we take every single little stone, no matter how small it is, and
then,
look underneath
it.
it.
I can go.
When our investigation's completely over, we make sure that you're being truthful and we have all the info, right? You know what I mean? If you were a detective, you'd do the same thing. So you're smart. We just got to make sure we ask you all the questions. That's why we've been talking to you so long. But Antoine, you being truthful and honest, and that's what happens, right?
I've been the most truthful.
I know. Hey, you're doing good. I don't want to go back down the road of getting upset, all right? So just take a deep breath.
I'm not getting upset.
I know. You're doing good tonight.
Like, I feel so alone, and I never felt this alone. Like, everybody loves me.
Have you got a book or anything up there? You asked?
I read 1,000 books.
Okay.
Can't go to sleep. I'm always tossing and turning. Stink.
Well, up there is not a forever thing. Did you have to take a shower last night?
Yeah, I did.
Did they let you take a shower? Take another one tonight then. Give you a little break out of yourself for a little while, right? Tomorrow's Monday morning. That's when the DA's. Oh, tomorrow's.
Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I want to be home for the holiday. I promise I have nothing to do with this, and I'm cooperating the best way I can. I promise.
He done lied, cried, fold, then he told.
Well,
I promise I don't want to be party to the crime or anything. I promise I cooperate the best way I can. And if
Should we give him a second and then maybe take it back up? You want to take a break?
So now you heard his side. This is what his sister had to say 24 hours later, which led to more people being arrested. And I got their interrogations too, but they was pretty much in denial. So hear from Leah as we explain who was later arrested and what they was recently sentenced to.
During questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at public expense before or during any question if you so wish. If you decide to answer the questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop the questioning and remain silent any time you wish, and the right to ask for and have a lawyer at any time you wish, including during the questioning. Do you understand each of these rights? Is it cool if we talk right now? That's gotta be yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So we talked to Delmore. He gave us some stuff. What do you all know about this incident?
I don't really know the full details of the incident. I was at home when the incident took place.
Okay, so tell from that day to tell us what happened. If you're at home, who's all
home? I woke up at home.
You woke.
Are you talking about yesterday?
I'm talking about the night of
the shooting or something.
Yep.
Okay, so that Wednesday, I can't tell you exactly what all I did that day, but I know I ended up having an allergic reaction close at nighttime. I called my auntie. Well, no, before I called my auntie, I called my cousin to take me to the hospital.
Who's your cousin?
Alicia. I called her phone to take me to the hospital, or I texted her. And she said basically she was gonna send me a lift. But
Okay.
mama told me like they ain't gonna do nothing to you. Benadryl, cancel it, stay at home.
You have hives, right, or something?
Yeah, I just did it again today.
Is it a stress thing or what is it?
I don't know. It just popped up like literally 4 days ago. I've been breaking out every day in hives like that.
You must be allergic to something.
And
Or if it's
can't
like
figure
your
it out.
laundry detergent or
I didn't change laundry detergent. I haven't changed nothing. It's like it's the air or something. I don't know.
it's dry.
I just did it like 2 hours ago. They had to shower me, give me new clothes. But after that, I went to my auntie house. Mom was like, go get some Benadryl from your auntie house. I went to my auntie Joy's house, which stay on Sherman.
Okay.
I got me some Benadryl. I got my dad two whatever you use to shit, the little pills.
Okay.
Pepto-Bismol.
Oh,
yeah. And I went back home. I took the Benadryl. About I don't know exactly how long.
Mm-hmm.
I just heard shots go off, about 5, 6 of them. I'm like, what the hell? I hear my sister like they shooting, and then I hear our front door open and close. Boom! It's not like a hard open and close or nothing, so it's not like I went out there to see like who came in.
Yeah.
I heard the door open and close. I hear mama's phone ring, and I hear mama like, what? And I heard her call my little brother named Antoine. Look, come up here. She tell him like such and such just said, such and such just did something around the corner. They gotta go. Now,
Who did?
she's referring to 3 boys. I'll get to that.
Okay.
So boom, now when I'm hearing her say this, I'm coming out my room now, like, what the hell going on? Okay. I see 3 little boys coming upstairs. Mom telling them like, y'all have to go. Y'all gotta get the fuck up out of here. Like, I don't do shit like this.
Yeah.
So I guess the police was in the front already of our house, like, knocking on doors and stuff. So they was scared. They run around our house like they were so fucking scared and shit. Mom like, no, y'all have to go. Y'all gotta get up out of here. Like, I don't do this type of shit. So after that, they left. They went out the back door.
What's your mom's name?
Dominique Jones.
Dominique Jones? Okay.
After they left, they went out the back door.
Was she there at the search warrant, Dominique Jones?
No, it was only me and my brother and Delmar and a couple other people.
Okay.
So after that, damn, which part was I on? Oh, they left. After they left, mom was like, shit, we finna leave too, because she thinking about it like, shit, if they run in here right now, they gonna get like, the men that's here, they gonna think like these are the ones responsible type
Yeah,
shit.
you guys are hiding them out.
Yeah, like we're hiding them out or something. I'm like, no, we finna leave. Like, I don't want y'all to be here either. Like, me and my brother like, shit, why we gotta leave? We ain't did shit. But we left because, that's our mama. So we waited 2 days. I went back home. I was at home laying down, and that's when y'all banged on the door.
You mentioned something about, who did it, like somebody mentioned who did it?
Yeah, they sent 3 little boys named Lil D, Keyshawn, and I don't know if his name Lil Mar or something like that.
But based on that Keyshawn name, do you know what his last name is?
I told the other detectives I don't know exactly his last name, but his mom's last name is Patrick.
And she passed, right? Okay.
Because I don't got time to get that. Yeah.
That's Keyshawn?
Yes, I don't got time to.
Okay. And who did you hear that Keyshawn did it from?
I heard like my mama overstand it, but I guess somebody called her and told her like.
Who called her mom?
Auntie Joyce called her and told her like.
But he ran in.
Yeah.
That's one of the boys that ran in.
Mama made sure they got the fuck up out of there.
Yeah.
So you overheard your mom saying this.
Yeah, and I came out the room. I'm like, what the fuck going on? And then when I see them coming upstairs, I hear them explain. I'm like, shit, y'all gotta go. Like, shit, I even got scared. Like, what the fuck? What did y'all doing? Y'all gotta go. Like, shit, cause we don't want to be a part of it. And that's why, at first, I didn't want no part of it. Like, when they told me I was here for the drug thing, I'm just trying to clear my name up for that. So, cause I know them not mine, so I knew I was gonna be good.
Sure.
But shit, I'm also not gonna keep lying either, because I don't want no part of this shit. I'm trying to clear me and my brother name so we can go.
Who's Little D?
Little D, I don't know.
Is it Delmar?
No.
Okay. We're just
He wasn't there.
Okay. That's all.
One person said Delmar was there that
No, he was not. He was there that day, but that night he was not there.
So he was there like in the morning? Or?
Yeah, he spent the night that Tuesday. And when he went home, so this is his little routine. He'll spend the night at my house 2 days, then go home to get in the shower and stuff, come back.
Okay.
He
told us that he only comes usually on weekends, is that right? Or when does Delmar usually come over?
He come over on weekends, he come over, he just stop by or something, but not really.
There's not like a set routine. I'm here Mondays and Thursdays, not like that.
Oh yeah, no, not like that.
Okay.
But yeah, that day when the incident happened, he wasn't there.
What's Dominique Jones, your mom?
Yeah.
Okay. What's her date of birth?
I don't know.
What's her phone number? Is that 4487? Okay. So she gets a phone call from your Auntie Joyce, you said? And then
She lives on Sherman, right?
Yeah, my auntie lives on Sherman.
And then your Auntie Joyce said, did you hear any of this, or what exactly did you hear?
No, I heard mama yelling like, what the fuck, hell no, they finna get the fuck up out of here and shit. So I went out there to see what she was talking about. Like, I never actually asked her like, what did she say, what happened?
What were the exact statements?
Because after that, I didn't go with mom, and then when I left, I went to my cousin Lawanda's house. And I stayed there for 2 days.
And you heard Who told you that Keyshawn, Little D, and another guy did?
That's what Auntie Joy said.
Auntie Joy said that. Okay. Told your mom or told you?
Tell my mom now.
Okay.
But then you saw these guys come into the house.
Yeah, and then mom was like, y'all
After
have to
hearing
go.
the shots.
Yeah, and mom was like, y'all have to go. Y'all gotta get up out of here. And they left.
So you've seen all three of them inside the house?
Yes.
Okay.
So then we identified Keyshawn, Lil D, you don't know who that is?
No, I don't know his name or nothing like that.
How often does he come by the house?
He don't really come around us like that. We don't really know him. He's more like Ken's Keyshawn, probably his cousin or something.
How does Keyshawn come into the
Know
house?
us?
Yeah.
How do he know us?
Yep.
His mom was my mom's best friend, and if you look up like her incident, she had her heart attack at our house the day she died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
So mama, she tried to keep her kids around because you know how it is without having a parent and shit.
So he's welcome as long as he ain't doing some shit like this.
Yeah, shit. We was like, what the fuck, y'all? Like, no, like we got a lot of kids in our house. Like, this my first time ever being in fucking jail for some shit. No, I don't know. I don't want no parts of this shit.
And then who's the third person? You said Lil Mar or something?
Mar or something. I don't even know that boy name. I promise you I don't. Probably the first time ever seeing him.
But it'd be somebody that
She know who Lil D is and Lil Mar. She just a little bit more solid than her brother. Her brother told everything already. That's how they know, like, she BSing them with her answers because her brother been told already.
that Keyshawn would probably hang out with?
Yeah.
How old are these guys?
They're young, probably 16, 17. I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know.
And then Malik, what about Malik?
Malik, that's he's a friend of the family.
And what did he do with this?
I guess they said that they used his phone to call the pizza place or something like that.
Who said this?
That's what my auntie told. Basically, he was texting my auntie daughter, asking her like, "What's your address?" and stuff like that, and then told them like, "No, not your address. Give me the 1, 2 houses down." So my auntie ended up telling mama that, and mama ended up telling him too, like, "Shit, you gotta go too."
He doing some shady stuff.
Yeah, like, and then you the oldest one at that, like, you grown as fuck. Like, we just did not understand it. And it's like, it just put us all in a predicament because, shit, we the ones that's in the house.
Yeah.
And we not even the ones that did shit.
Were they carrying anything when they came in?
I seen Lil D with a gun, a tan one, that's it. I didn't see the other two with a gun.
Which one had a gun?
I seen Lil D with a tan one, but I don't know if that was his or not. I really don't know.
Were they at the house before the shots?
Yeah, they were there for a little bit.
Did you see him leave or anything like that?
No, because
Okay.
mind you, I went to my auntie's house right before all this shit happened, so
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing. Like, shit, I went over there, I got the vinegar when I left. Nobody was walking over there, nobody was coming. It was the same people. My mom was sitting on the couch, and then my auntie was on the couch, that's it. And shit, when I went back in my room, that's my routine. I just go to my room.
So when did Keyshawn, Little D, and this Little Mark come to the house?
I don't even remember exactly what time, I'm not gonna lie.
Do you know what kind of clothing they were wearing?
Darker clothing, they would move fast as hell once they had to leave.
And you're pretty sure, obviously, Lil D's not Delmar.
No, he's not.
Because Delmar was saying, sometimes people call him Lil D. They call
no, I don't call him no damn Lil D.
He said he has a lot of different nicknames.
He still got a lot of different nicknames, but we don't call him Lil D.
Okay. Anyway, it's not the Lil D we're talking about.
No, he wasn't there that night.
You texted him that after that, right?
I texted him.
What did you say?
I said, these motherfuckers are stupid. And I said, do you got anything in here referring to weed? Like, do you got some weed in here that I need to take or something?
Yeah.
Did you tell him what happened?
When he called, I ain't really telling him what happened. I just told him like, these motherfuckers stupid as a bitch and shit. You got anything in here that I need to take up out of here? And he said no.
So you didn't elaborate what happened? You didn't elaborate what happened when he said that?
So free.
She telling too much. You got anything in here that you need me to take up out of here? You boy, y'all.
No.
Okay.
Somebody probably else end up telling him or something. He probably don't know exactly. Okay.
Why do they call him Free?
I don't know.
Oh, he told us the whole story about it's a rapper.
I know. I call him Free. I don't know. I just call him Free.
Yeah, because we were saying one person said they call him Freeway. That was kind of cool.
That's his name on Facebook, Freeway. I just call him Free.
He says because his dad's favorite rapper was some Freeway Philadelphia or something like that.
Yeah, his dad passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our whole point of trying to clear their name because when they first came to me, it looked like they thought that Free Men was Delmar, Antoine, and Malik.
Well, we didn't know, right?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. So I'm like, no, like I didn't want no part of this case, but I'm also not gonna let no innocent people go down for some shit they do not have nothing to do with.
Did Antoine have anything to do with this?
No, he didn't have nothing to do with that. He didn't have nothing to do with that. He said I was just talking too much there. I told him, Shit, talk. You didn't do shit.
Does he know what happened?
He said he wouldn't change his statement. He said because he not finna say in jail for shit he didn't do.
By that Friday, authorities arrested 17-year-olds Amir MacArthur, Keyshawn McNeely, and Damian Patrick, who were taken into custody and all charged with 1 count of felony murder and the slaying of Antonio G. Jr. It was later confirmed that the siblings did know Keyshawn and Amir, but they didn't know Patrick. It was also confirmed that the 3 individuals that we just named were the perpetrators. The siblings stayed home. It was also confirmed that after they robbed G and killed them, they ran back to the sibling home, cut off the lights before being kicked out by the dad after the aunts said they just robbed and killed the pizza man. And by September of 2024, all 3 were officially adults, 18 years old. They pled guilty to the same charge, felony murder. All 3 have been sentenced to 17 years in prison and 6 years of extended supervision. But there you have it, fam. This was the story of 3 teenagers from Milwaukee who threw their life away for a box of pizza. And let this be a lesson. We could blame the snacks they gave him spending 24 hours in jail alongside his sister for the reason they told. But real life is this. Sometimes even your parents not gonna be there. And even if that's the case, you are the company you keep. And that's just as real as it get. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah. Leave y'all thoughts in the comments on these kids. Man, that's nuts. That's how nuts it is in Milwaukee, Wisconsin right now, man. It's hectic. Wow. All over a pizza, boy. They ain't gonna get out today. Almost 40. Wow. That's crazy.